My name's Adam Kingston, and I work for the Battle Creek Community Foundation. For the past year, the Battle Creek Community Foundation has made it one of its 40th anniversary promises to revitalize ANYbodies Playground and provide necessary renovations to make sure the playground meets the needs of our community. I don't know how often you make it back here to the playground, but it's one of the most highly utilized parks, especially for children in Battle Creek. BCCF was fortunate enough to partner with the City of Battle Creek, the W.K. Kellogg Foundation, and key donors in 2005 to turn the vision of ANYbodies Playground into a reality. The Battle Creek Community Foundation wouldn't have been able to orchestrate a project like this without the help of several key donors in 2005. Through the renovations this year, the city has provided the maintenance and expertise to keep the playground functional for Battle Creek families. Rebecca Fleury is the city manager for the City of Battle Creek, and I'd like to introduce her today and let her talk a little bit more about the partnerships between the City of Battle Creek and the Battle Creek Community Foundation. Rebecca?
Thank you very much, Adam. You know, standing here 10 years later with a partnership between the city, the Community Foundation, the Kellogg Foundation, and it still looks brand new. And really that is an effort, that's a true community gem. And so even with the renovations now, with the partnership between the city and the Community Foundation, all you have to do is look out today and see everyone enjoying each piece of equipment, because this really is a playground for anybody. And that's what's so exciting. Children of all ages, even myself, I got to go down the slide, I was on the teeter-totter, and I pulled myself through. I'm not sure what this is called, but it was really fun. It doesn't matter what age you are or what your ability is. You can come to this playground and have fun. And what's so rewarding as the city is that we can stand next to our partners to keep this a gem that is truly, somebody described it to me as a destination point. This really is a destination for families in Battle Creek and beyond, in our borders. Our surrounding townships and our neighbors, they also bring their kids here to play because, again, it is just a gem. Even though it's tucked back here, everybody knows where to come to have fun. And I hope that today you get yourself out on one of these pieces of a play equipment, because if I can sit in that red swing and put the harness down over me, so can you. Because really, this is a playground for anybody, and we are pleased to be one of the many partners to make this a success. So thank you very much, and I know Adam's coming back up with a very special introduction.
Thanks, Rebecca. It's now my pleasure to introduce three people that were a key part in bringing this project to fruition in 2005 and remain passionate and engaged with the playground to this day: Jim Baldwin, David Lucas, and Fred Meyer. As honorary co-chairs of the renovation project, previous BCCF trustees and chairpersons of the board, Jim, David, and Fred have provided leadership and a passion for ANYbodies Playground that is truly unmatched. Please join me in welcoming Jim Baldwin, David Lucas, and Fred Meyer.
Wow, I can't believe it's been 10 years, and it does look great. Back in 2005, with the guidance of the Battle Creek Community Foundation and the help of hundreds of volunteers, many of whom are here tonight, we planned, we raised money, and we literally constructed with our bare hands this beautiful playground. You know, in my last real job in Meyer's Toy World, that's been almost a year, I can't believe that either. When selecting toys, we would try to find fun, educational, quality items, and if it was physically stimulating, all the better. We were always on the hunt for product that was applicable for special needs kids. You know, another challenge was screen time. Years ago, parents didn't have to be concerned with video games and cartoons on demand and social networking, but it's different today, and we have to find ways to get kids outside, off the couch, into something physical, and ANYbodies Playground fits that bill. ANYbodies Playground is a place where all are welcome and able to play. This playground is an inclusive space for children and individuals of disabilities to play safely and enjoy the company of others. This special playground allows interaction between individuals who wouldn't typically be able to play and have the same experiences on just any playground. It tests the kids and allows them to explore and interact with their environment. There are several aspects to the playground that allows for children in wheelchairs and children with other disabilities to play. Example is the poured-in-place surface, which is a wheelchair can maneuver over, and yet it's still cushion enough for a fall. There are the wide ramps, other equipment, the swings. This allows everyone a chance to enjoy the same opportunities of play. This playground isn't only a place for children to play, but a place to develop friendships, life skills, and memories that are lasting. It is a challenging, fun, and safe environment for everybody, and that was part of the vision that we saw 10 years ago. We wanted to build not only a playground, but a playground that reflected Battle Creek and its people. I'd like to thank everyone who has supported ANYbodies Playground, whether with a shovel, with dollars, or just coming out to play. And I know that this playground will continue to be around and enjoyed for many years to come.
So you can hear why when we needed someone to speak from the committee, we had Fred do that.
David, the power's gone on the microphone, so you need just talk a little louder. We lost it just a second ago.
So I want to echo all of the comments that have been made. When this project was first announced by the W.K. Kellogg Foundation 10 years ago, the Community Foundation immediately picked it up, and Community Foundation and its volunteers put efforts behind it. The city immediately picked it up and said, we need to have this park and we need to build it here. And we were just so stunned and pleased on all the volunteers that came out and worked so hard. And here we are 10 years later celebrating again. So thank you to everyone here who has done a great job. Thank you to the W.K. Kellogg Foundation for the things that they have provided. Thank you to the Community Foundation for its leadership, and to the city for its partnership in developing this great park. Thanks.
He cleans up really well, because 10 years ago when we assembled this, it was 100 degrees 3 days in a row. And he was out here all 3 days. But again, I'd just like to echo, first of all, what David and Fred have said. It was an amazing partnership. I believe that this was the third biggest Boundless Playground grant that the Kellogg Foundation gave out in terms of dollars. And Sue Rush was saying she thinks size-wise it's the biggest. My vision, even before this came up, was it fit right in. I've been a big proponent in our community of intergenerational activities, because we have a tremendous resource of knowledge and skill in some of our seniors. And as we toured various sites to decide where to put it, two things stood out. City of Springfield was a partner and really would have liked to have it at Begg Park, and they were one of the 3 finalists. And their city manager at the time, Jim Jenkins, was in the final decision making, and he said, as much as I would like to have it here, it needs to go at Bailey Park. So I mean, even there, how often do you get political entities cooperating like that? During the construction, it was a tremendous resource to have Linda Link and CIR, because they are our community specialists in accessibility. But more than anything, as we toured different locations, we had focused on the children and making, thinking accessibility children. But we heard time and again from grandparents, I can't help my kids. I can't play with them. They might have had a walker, they might have been in a wheelchair, and they were lucky to be able to get close enough to see them. So this really goes, when we say anybody, we're not talking just about the children. It's a tremendous resource for our adults, from the oldest adult in the community to the smallest child in the community. And as we walked around today, it looks brand new. And I'm sure with the community support, it's always going to look that way. I've driven by here at 9 in the morning and 9 at night, and there is always somebody here. So it doesn't surprise me that it's the most utilized playground in the city. It's really a community asset, and it's because of the community that it's here.
Now that we have the park in place and looking beautiful, I'd like to let you all know that a generous donor has started at the Community Foundation Endowment Fund to provide ongoing support for the park. And we'd like to let you all know that we intend to make sure this park is around for many generations of our community. So if you all are interested in or know of someone who may be interested in helping fund that endowment program at the Community Foundation, please let someone from the Community Foundation know, and they'll be pleased to talk to you about that opportunity.
Thanks, guys. Luckily, I don't need a microphone anyways, so. We have a special recognition to make today as well. Bob and Ellie DeVries have provided leadership to not only the Battle Creek Community Foundation, but to the community of Battle Creek for countless years. The piece of equipment behind me right here is one of the new pieces that was installed at ANYbodies Playground this fall. It's called the Pull Along, and is a piece of equipment that can be utilized by children of all different abilities. This is a gift to the DeVries family in honor of Bob's leadership as the chairperson of the Board of Trustees in 2013 and 2014. Given Bob and Ellie's strong dedication to raising a family of very gifted people and their generosity and engagement in the community, the BCCF Board of Trustees felt that a permanent play structure that will provide hours of family time for others was a very fitting example of their work here in Battle Creek. For Bob and Ellie's dedication to Battle Creek and the Battle Creek Community Foundation, I would like to invite them up to cut the ribbon off this newly installed piece of equipment dedicated to their entire family.
Thank you, Adam. Ellie's going to help with the ribbon cutting.
Okay,
just a word or two. We're excited for all of you in this gorgeous redone playground. We've been out here several times with kids. It's a magnificent place. Sunshine or even rain, you'll see kids there. It is not true that Brenda spent $25 of the Community Foundation funds to bribe kids to come out today with that. Not true. But we thank you so much for this recognition of our family's interests and long-standing interest in the arts and kids and culture of this town. Thank you so much. And my girlfriend of 58 years is going to cut the ribbon.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
So in closing, our hope and vision is that this playground will be a highly utilized facility for years to come. As David mentioned, with an ANYbodies Playground Endowment Fund now in place, we can be sure that it will be. I can't thank the multiple donors enough for their support for this project. Please continue to bring your children here to play and your families here to laugh, as we are truly lucky to have such an awesome and accessible playground in our backyard. Thank you all for coming, and feel free to stay and play.
That's the one CII.
Oh, I came in this in the front entrance.
This is Jessica Vanderkolk for the City of Battle Creek. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Because I wrote it down and make sure I had. You're talking about being there. It is.